Quickly, Bilbo explained. They all listened. The sun sank lower and lower. Their hopes fell. It sank into a belt of reddened cloud and disappeared. The dwarves groaned, but still Bilbo stood, almost without moving. The little moon was dipping to the horizon. Evening was coming on. Then, suddenly, when their hope was lowest, a red ray of the sun escaped like a finger through a rent in the cloud. A gleam of light came straight through the opening into the bay and fell on the smooth rock face. The old thrush, who had been watching from a high perch with beady eyes and head cocked on one side, gave a sudden trill. There was a loud crack. A flake of rock split from the wall and fell. A hole appeared suddenly about 3 feet from the ground. Quickly, trembling lest the chance should fade, the dwarves rushed to the rock and pushed. In vain. "The key! The key!" cried Bilbo. "Where is Thorin?" "The key that went with the map! Try it now!" Thorin drew the key from its chain. It fitted and it turned. Snap! The gleam went out, the sun sank, the moon was gone. They all pushed together, and slowly a part of the rock wall gave way. Long, straight cracks appeared and widened. A door, 5 feet high and 3 broad, was outlined and slowly, without a sound, swung inwards. A yawning mouth leading in and down. For a long time the dwarves stood in the dark before Thorin spoke. "Now it is time for our esteemed Mr. Baggins to earn his reward." "If you mean you think it is my job to go into that secret passage first, O Thorin Oakenshield, may your beard grow even longer," he said crossly. "I might refuse. Who is coming with me?" Balin, the lookout man, was rather fond of the Hobbit. He said he would come inside, at least, ready to call for help if necessary. The Hobbit crept through the enchanted door and stole into the mountain. After a while, Balin said, "Good luck," and stopped. Bilbo slipped on his ring and crept noiselessly down, down, down into the dark. It began to feel warm. "Is that a kind of glow I see ahead?" he thought. It grew and grew, till there was no doubt about it. It was a red light getting redder and redder. It was now undoubtedly hot in the tunnel. A sound, too, began to throb in his ears, a sort of bubbling like the noise of a large pot galloping on the fire, mixed with a rumble as of a gigantic tomcat purring. This grew to the unmistakable gurgling noise of some vast animal snoring in its sleep down there in the red glow. Bilbo stopped. Going on from there was the bravest thing he ever did. The tremendous things that happened afterwards were as nothing compared to it. He fought the real battle in that tunnel alone, before he ever saw the vast danger that lay in wait. Before him lay the great dungeon hall of the ancient dwarves, right at the mountain's root. But rising from the near side of the rocky floor was a great glow. There he lay, a vast red golden dragon, fast asleep.